Hello, Team Retro Ravens. My name is James Madrano, and today I will be playtesting your project. Going in. Okay, so sliders, still work in progress. Mouse button to shoot, shift to spring, control to crouch, R to reload, and then all the guns. I remember last time we playtested, the shotgun was like best gun, so probably just keep playing with that. Alright, power up invincibility. Pick up the power up, gain invincibility for 5 seconds. Okay, and I see your little pinching there for immune. Alright, and they can't take damage. Okay. So try it with an enemy. Let's pick this up. Bam. And no dice. Okay. Stuff. Okay, we'll go ahead and move in. Okay, just want to make sure to mix anything. Does it stack? Okay, no, so it does not stack, so like right there I had picked one up and then picked up another. Like right now I know I can take damage. I know it's been 5 seconds, but the invincible like note is still on my screen. So that'd be a real simple fix. You could have an event dispatcher call when on invincibility, like when invincibility is activated and when it's deactivated. I would make the guns a progressive thing, so like the player character starts with the pistol and then moves on to the rifle and then shotgun later on, because right now there's no reason for me to use anything except the shotgun. I think the invincibility could be an excellent mechanic to your guys' game. You have like all these enemies swarming, and so a way for a player to avoid damage would be super helpful. Alright, so pre-place slow cuts your speed in half, and then the placeable slow cuts it into a third. Okay. And then, what did this say? Do not press use abilities on F grenade. And so don't use those. Okay, got it. Press T to place a slow, 5-second cooldown. I think it could be helpful if you added a indicator to the HUD, to the player's HUD, when, like, for the ability, like, just same thing with the way you guys have the weapons. So T for the slow, I have like T on the little box, and then you can show that it's cooldown in that way. Alright, we're just gonna leave those homies. Alright. Yeah, I think that'd be the best way to handle it, is add it to the player HUD. That way you can reflect the cooldown, show when it's available, and things like that. You could also add like the grenade and then this thing that I just threw. You could definitely add those to the HUD too. That way, like, you can show their cooldown, show what buttons like activate them and everything like that. I think that'd be really helpful. I think the slow is really good. It's good for crowd controlling, like as you saw right there. And I think it could work really well with the invincibility, like both of those in tandem. Maybe not together, because the slow would kind of defeat the purpose of the invincibility, but you can see in progressive levels how it would work really well together. Alright, this is breakable walls. I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's this guy right here. I would definitely add color to it, or a way to communicate that it's a breakable wall. Like it just kind of leaning there doesn't, like that doesn't communicate enough. It looks like there's something more to it rather than just shooting it and destroying it. But if you use it to hide like power-ups like the invincibility, for example, I think that would work really well. Or you could use it for the enemies, you know, like you have like ambush spots where, like say like right here, like this whole area would be filled in, breakable wall, and then they come breaking through it. Like that would be a good moment of tension building up, and it would like be a good use for the mechanic. But it is dark as hell here. All right. On. But yeah, I think that's the way I'd increase communication right now is change the color of the breakable walls, make it like obvious that there's something different from your existing walls, because right now like this is a flat white, the breakable wall is a flat white, so it's hard to tell like, hey, this is something different, you know. I think that could go a long way, but I think you have a lot of good use for that, and like I said, I think you could use it like as an ambush tactic from the enemies and things like that, or hiding power-ups. I think that'd be excellent. Alright, let's go into our teleporter level. Okay, don't use the abilities on it. Oh, that's really cool. That's a really neat way to connect areas together. Alright, got a little open area. Let's go up here on these red stairs. What a happy little guy. Whoa, how'd you get up here, sir? Alright, another little portal over here. And what is this? Unlimited sprint. Okay. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm assuming this is a two-way one, since that one over there could not re-enter. I'm really digging this whole portals to connect areas together. I think this is a super, super neat idea, and I think you could use it in like the levels. Like I saw that guy up there for a second. You could definitely add areas that the player does not have access to, and add the portals and give them a way to reach like out of bound, or like higher areas up there. Kind of deal. You can play with the verticality with these a lot, but I'm really digging the whole like disconnecting the areas together. It reminds me of like old 90s retro games, like especially like Duke Nukem 64 kind of deal. But yeah, I think that could work really, really well. I'm digging this whole, like I said, I'm digging the whole how the areas are connected. I think you could do a lot with that, and I think you could play with verticality as well as like areas, like hidden areas, areas out of reach kind of deal. I think that has a lot of potential. Okay. Did I hit him? Does the grenade damage me? Okay. So I have to throw grenades. Again, it's the same thing as the invincibility or the slow. You can add a notification on the player's HUD to like for how many grenades. Like say you want to make it so that they're a limited resource, you could also do it. Okay, so it's a flat distance every time, yeah. Unless you run into a chicken. I don't know what determines the grenade throw distance, but I can just pick them through the buildings. It is a little tricky to finagle it against these two, considering like the grenades do not explode like on contact with enemies or anything like that. But again, in this kind of survival game you guys are going for, I think this works really well. This kind of, you know, this could be like a very easy clearing mechanic. Are there guns in here? Because the grenade is cool, it's just not very feasible. Alright, now, so this is just a little overview area. Okay, I'm kind of digging this. Oh, I'm guessing he tried attacking me. I'm guessing that's his little line trace. Okay. Alright. recommendation for the grenade: either make it so that when it contacts an enemy, it blows up like on contact, or make it so that they can't kick it. Because right now you'll drop one and they'll just run. I mean, you see that like right off. Right now I'm just trying to film against the wall to... Oh, got him. Okay, but yeah, grenade with this would work really well. I think I'd make it so that, yeah, on contact with an enemy, it kills them or explodes. That way, like, you know, there's not the risk of like throwing it and then having to wait. Okay, let's go in here. Press Q to throw. Oh, I don't think I threw that far enough. Okay. Kill the infected to win. Okay. Wait, sir, did you not get hit? Okay, this dude kind of just disappeared, but it's all good. Yeah, they did. Alright, let's kind of head this way. So is it a shield? No. Bonk. Okay, for this, for this Tesla mechanic, I would make it so that it doesn't like launch in the air, and make it so that the player can place it like on the ground in front of them. I think that'd be a little bit better than like having to hope that it sticks in place. I think all the mechanics you guys have going right now are looking really, really good, and I can't wait to see how you guys put them together. So, thank you very much, Team Retro Ravens. I'm looking forward to your project.